It's a pajama party. Why are my cheeks so red? It's a pajama party. I look so red. My goodness. You know, ring lights, they really do things for you when you're, you know. I don't know what I was going to say. I'm so red. My goodness. Hello. Hi. Please ignore my redness. I'm sure it will dissipate. I look like I've been burned. How are all my friends? Happy Tuesday / pajama party. I hope you all have had a good week. I hope you are all also in your pajamas, because it's a pajama party after all. So, I didn't tell you, so it's okay if you're not. If you wear your evening gown, it's fine. Maria Teresa Garcia, happy Tuesday. She says, I'm sitting down waiting to see your show. Well, thank you so much. Here's the show. Got random bits tonight. Rando. How nice it's gonna see you two consecutive nights. Yep, I'm so excited about tomorrow night, which I will talk about more here in just a moment. Renee Robinson, you're early for once. Thank you so much for being early for once. Not that I ever noticed you being late, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Redheaded kitty cat, is that your face? It's so small. If I go to your channel, is your face bigger? I've seen you before, but I want to see your new profile picture. Click. Your channel. I'm going to your channel. I want to see your face. I like your glasses. That's a good picture. You're so pretty. You are so pretty. And now I've lost my spot. Let me go back up. Hi, Dusty. How are you? Thank you so much for hanging out. Hi, William. I saw somewhere that you're already causing havoc. Is that true? I saw it. Oh, there it is. William is already acting up. Should I type it in here what kitty cat called me on your behalf? What is going on? I'm in trouble. Tomorrow's sale will be epic. Oh, the stress. I have been so stressed trying to find stuff for that sale. I wanna do Amy proud. I wanna do Amy so proud. It's been stressful. But I hope I don't let her down. Hi, Susie. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for being here. Debbie Gutierrez. I forgot to put on my wedding ring. I feel weird. Let me just put this on. I don't want to get red chatted by you, kitty cat. What did she call you, William? I need to know. Tell me the tea. What's the tea? What is the tea? Lisa Jens, how are you doing tonight? It's so good to see you. Hi, Amy. Amy, I will say, I got a last minute item today. It's pretty epic, I feel like. I'm looking at it. It's right there. It's pretty epic. So tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I knew you were a trophy. Yes, everything about me, William, just screams trophy wife, okay? All the weird possessed plush in the background, the pajamas, everything. Sneak peek. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like leaving it like, you know, I don't know. I used to do sneak peeks, but I kind of like the mystery of it all. I do. I see everything else over there, but I don't know. I'm stressing out about it. Hi, Angela. Sneak peek, sneak peek. How about I show you the back of it? What if I show you the back of it? That would be so mean. Here is the back of it. Is that good enough for you? Is that good enough for you? The back of it? I don't want to show you the front of it yet. But I'm pretty excited about that. Y'all can use your imaginations. Sneak peeks make me want to save money to bid. I don't know, Amy. I can't tell you. It's a surprise. So if you want to see what the front of that looks like, you'll have to go on a Namer Amy's channel tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and see what that was. And plus I have a lot of other stuff over there. And Amy, you know that picture of that Holt Howard thing I sent you? I'm bringing that too. So there it is. There's the link. Join us Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much. And Amy's lineup is so good too. Hi, Vicki Lynn. How are you doing? Amy, one of your items I once sold and is one of the two. Amy, one of your items I once sold and is one of two items I have ever truly regretted selling. I only have a couple of those too, Catherine. Catherine, did you already go to that estate sale that you were telling me about? Or is that this weekend? Was it last weekend or this weekend? Anyway, I'm so squirrel tonight. I worked a full day, estate sailing working, and then I rushed home, spent some time with Tiny Human, handsome husband, showered, got in pajamas, and now here I am. So it's been a full day, so I'm very spastic. So if I talk a lot and I'm awkward, what else is new? You know what I mean? Is this weekend. Good luck. I'm jealous. Good luck. But happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Thank you so very much for joining me. Thank you, Sharon Nelson. I got on clearance. Thanks. You know, trophy wife and all. I gotta buy my bougie pajamas on clearance. Giveaways tonight. We have 3 giveaways. I do apologize in advance. They are modern giveaways. I know, lame, but they're really cute. So there's 3 giveaways, and each giveaway, wait, there's 2 giveaways. And both giveaways come with 3 things, and Redheaded Kitty Cat gets one as well. So Redheaded Kitty Cat, I'll just say these 3 are for you. You're going to get this cute little cup. It says get your sparkle on, and it's got a strap so you can carry it with you on the 4th of July. Yes, we do have giveaways tomorrow too. And then I got you a 4th of July fan. I'm just setting you up for the 4th of July. And then I also got you a gnome. This is your giveaway. Thank you so much. I'm sorry it's modern. I've been very busy. But they're cute. So that's for you, Redheaded Kitty Cat. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate you. And I will be sending your box out soon, I promise. And then for every other friend, we have Get Your Sparkle On, this Nomi guy, and you also get a fan. Boop. America. That is one of the giveaways for tonight. And then the second giveaway this evening is, I bet you can't guess, a fan. I know. This one's different. No, this is the same one as Redheaded Kitty Cat. And oh my stars. That's what it says. Oh my stars. So this is the second giveaway tonight. So thank you guys so much. I agree. Fine giveaways. Mighty fine. From your trophy wife. I need sleep. Raise your hand if you also need sleep. Summer's armpit, Dusty. I feel ya. Well, if you're new here, hi. Welcome in. Every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes I'm in pajamas, sometimes I'm in real clothes. I come live here on this channel and I sell vintage and antiques. It's Tuesday, so that's what I'm doing. If you need to know the rules, if you're new, let me know and I'll spout them out. Otherwise, I'm just going to hop right into it because the majority of my friends, I'm pretty sure, know the spiel, and saying it every weekend, I'm sure is not, or every weekend. Every week, I'm sure is not the most fun ever. So I try to not do it if I can. I do number all the items on the piece of paper in front of me because I don't like picking the order in which I sell items. I don't know why. Never have. Never will. I like the universe to do it. Also, sorry, I have loyalty cards. Every time you make a purchase here at the Withering Cottage, you get a stamp on your loyalty card. On your 10th stamp, hi, Susan. Thank you so much for hanging out. on your 10th stamp, you get a free mystery present from me. From me to you to say thanks. I appreciate you. Is there anything else? Oh, one more thing. If you are the kind friend that a few sales ago, Janet Green gifted you that Vera Bradley purse, let me know because I have it. I just need you to send me your address so I can send it to you because I don't have your address. So if you are that kind person, you don't send it on here, email it to me and I will send you the purse. Hi, Mom. First item of the evening is this beautiful, where are you? Beautiful, saucy Art Nouveau pin dish. Did I say I had a red-headed kitty cat? Hi, red-headed kitty cat, if I didn't. This is gonna start at, let's start this at $16, please. Thank you, Amy. Look at this saucy lady. And this has been freshly polished by handsome husband. He helped me clean this while I was doing my lineup. Since you're doing double duty tonight, are you off next week? We have a special birthday next week. I don't plan on being off next week, but I do plan on being off the following week. Who's the special birthday? Supposed to know? Whose birthday is it? But she is made, I believe, out of bronze. And it is a pin dish, so it sits flat. Is it yours, William? Is it your birthday? It sits flat, and then I love that that's supposed to be like, no, Red-Headed Kitty Cat's August 1st, right? Right, or am I wrong? I could be wrong. But they look like feathers, like a fan. You see she's holding this giant fan. And she's on the bottom, posted up. She's voluptuous. And then on the back, it does have two little feetsies. And then it is pretty heavy. It is 6 by 4 inches, and this is just a great little dish to have on your dresser or by your door, and you put your small little diamond rings on there when you get home, or your keys. But it is solid. I believe bronze is what I think she is made out of. But I am going to start the countdown on her. Whose birthday is it? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I think I was quite a special fourth birthday present for her, Dusty Moose. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Dusty's birthday was recent, so it's not Dusty's birthday. Whose daggone birthday is it? I'm so... Suzette? It's Suzette's birthday? Well, Suzette, you won that. Thank you so much, Suzette. Bunting. And how do you know everybody's birthday? Robin Watson's birthday? How do you know? You know so much. Make a note. Susan's like, William, do not distract Ariana. She's easily distracted. She's easily distracted. True facts. All right, up next, we have this. This is so cute. So this is Little Folks Painting and Drawing Book. So stinking cute. I'm going to start this at $14. And it's copyright 1912 from Graham and Matlock, New York. And it is a paint book set. And it says, Merry Christmas to Harland from Mead. How cool is that name? Mead. It doesn't have a year, but it looks very 1800s. Looks very 1800s to me. Here's the back. There is some wear. It was a child's book. And what's so fun about this one is that, I'll show you in a second, but here's the cover, painting and drawing book. And then it is copyright 1912, so they did one themselves, and then they wanted you to do the same on the bottom. How cute is that? They did a good job. They did a really good job on that. This one, they had to draw it. So here was the example. And here is their drawing. I love this little house. Can you believe some little child drew this in 1912? That's so cool. And then look at this page. They did a really good job. So this one was a painting one. They had to replicate the painting. So good. Then the drawing. Robin, how are you? A little birdie Robin told me it's your birthday next week. Is that true? Is it true? Is it your birthday next week? Oh, look at how cute this page is. Hi, Lenore. And then they struggled a little on the horses. Just a little. Still better than anything I could do, that's for sure. That is for sure. Another paint page. Or color. This one they gave up on. And fair enough. Fair enough. I couldn't have drawn that either. They said, I'll do the dog. They said, I'll just do the dog. This one's cute too. That page is loose. And then look at this. Anthropomorphic animals. Love it. Love it, love it. And then they drew a little strawberry on the back right there. But that is the whole book in its entirety. My favorite page is this one. This one. But I'm going to start the countdown on the Little Folks Painting and Drawing book at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Robin, I cannot tell you who told me. I cannot tell you. 'Twas a little bird. 'Twas just a tiny bird. I love that cover too. You got it, Robin. Thank you so much. And happy almost birthday. We're going to have to do something special for you. Thank you so, so much. Number 8. This one may scare some of you. Maybe. You can kind of see them. I know some of you don't like these. I don't mind them. I think he's pretty cool. What to start him at is the question. Now. I cannot 100% with certainty tell you that he is stiff. However, if he's not, I would be surprised. But because I can't 100% with certainty say, I'm going to start him at $25. That seems like a fair price for him. So here he is. He is a very early mohair monkey. And he's in overall good condition. Now, his little hands here have these wires coming out. At first I thought, no monkeys. At first I thought it was just from age, but then I realized that I think they clip together so that you can hang him from something. Hi, Grace. How are you? Grace 2010H. How fun is that? He is amazing. I got him at that really amazing estate sale that I got my bear. The wires are to strangle you with. No, he's very nice. You could also put him in your bowl in your kitchen and he could hold your bananas. You know what I mean? But he is mohair. He has real realistic eyes. I am not sure if they're glass. They do look like glass. They are an amber color. And then he has his little tail. And his feet are in really good condition. He's about, I think they make him a little bit bigger and then also smaller. So he's one of the medium ones. He's 9 inches by 6 inches. And his hands do unclasp. They're not to strangle you with. They're to hug you with, Dusty. Hugs. But I do think that there's potential that he is stiff. And he is in overall pretty darn good condition, with the exception of the wire peeking through on the hands. But we are going to start the countdown on Mr. Monkey Man here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh, he would be cool with wings. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit end. Look, Jen 56 named you. She named you Louie. What do you say? Thank you, Judd. Bid snail bid end on. What? I already forgot your name just that fast. Louie. Louie. Laura Orton. Although you came in after the bid end, you are Louie's only wanter. So he's yours for 25. Hi, Nikki Moss. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm sitting on my hands. I have too many critters. Can't relate to you at all. Nope. I hate critters. 14. Oh gosh. I love this. And I put him in my Googler. And I can't find an example of him. So I personally think he's special. Now, I can't make out his marks on the back, but I do believe he's German just because of the lot I got him in. Yeah, now you can name him whatever you want. But oh my gosh, I love this so much. I am going to start it at $16 just because I do think that this is a little bit harder to find piece. So this is what I believe to be an early German baby doll. And what is so different about this one is that it has a little ceramic bottle and it has a little tiny open mouth, and you could make it drink the bottle. I think that is so cute. And the bottle's not broken. It does have jointed arms and legs, and it's got this little hand embroidered baby bib on it, and it has the actual metal closure on the back, and its face is so well done. I'll give you a little close-up of its face because I want you to see how well they did it. And you see the little open mouth? It also has like the kind of classic German eyebrows as well. And then here is the little matching ceramic baby bottle. How stinking cute is that? And I do apologize in advance about my fingers. The estate sale I'm working this week is crazy. I spent the day organizing over 30,000 records. 30,000 records. It's gonna be such an epic estate sale if you are a record lover. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be crazy, but that's why my fingers are in shambles, because I was sorting through all those records today. But then here's the back. I can see it says something, and it appears to be German writing, but I just cannot make it out. And this little baby is 3 inches. That's a little baby. That's Grady. Grady, do you like records? You should come to this estate sale. But I'm gonna start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Also, I forgot to mention, I may not be invoicing till Thursday or Friday of this week because I am having that sale with the Namer Amy next week, and I'm combining shipping. So be on the lookout for invoices Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday. German baby bottle. Robin, you got it. Thank you so much. Robin Wilson. The almost birthday girl. For 17. Thank you, thank you. You're in for the giveaways. What's next? 3. Oh, I like these 2. These were mine. But I got a new pair, so I'm passing on the first pair. I'm going to start this little combination at $16. And it is this very unique glass jewelry box. I see the brass ones frequently, but the black like this, the reverse painting one, I think this is the only one I've come across that was like that. So it is a complete 4-sided glass display box, and then it's glass on the top and on the bottom as well. Very good condition. It does have some paint chipping, but I like that. I mean, the glass is in good condition. And then you open it over here, and then inside, yes, my sale with Amy is tomorrow. Inside I have put this little Victorian pair of children's shoes inside. They fit so perfectly, but when I had them on display in my house, I just had them on a stack of old books, and I had some pearls kind of just draping out around them. But look at these little Victorian shoes. They are so precious. And then here's the bottom. Look at those soles. They used to make shoes so good back then. But I love, love, love these. These are definitely some of the older ones. And you can see, if you look, there's little velvet ribbon that's all threadbare in. I love them. And then inside, I just put a little piece of Victorian black lace and a white doily. You thought it was a dead bat too? No, they're shoes. No dead bat. And then you get this really beautiful box as well. It's about a 5 by 3.5. I know, Laura, me too. I'm such a sucker for them. I'm such a sucker for them. And they fit so well in here, as I can't get them back in. And they can look like dead bats if you want to display them for Halloween as well. Hi, Marianne. But I'm going to start the countdown on the Victorian children's shoes at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Hi, Ginger. It's so good to see you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know tonight's sale, I have like smaller stuff because I have been so busy. I haven't gone on a shopping trip in a while. So bear with me. Robin Watson, thank you so much for 51. Thank you. You're going in for the giveaways. So there's like random stuff tonight. I mean, it's always random, but it's extra random this evening. Robin, we're already on buyer's pick number 2. Do you want to do it? Don't forget to gear wheel playback speed to refresh. Lag has been terrible today. Thank you, Amy, for saying. Do what Amy says. Do what my friend Amy says. Robin, and it's almost your birthday. What do you want me to go scour the Withering Hoard for and bring back an offer to the friends? Be nice, because remember, supplies low. I need to go on a road trip. Bad. At some point soon, I'm going to have to take a couple sales off. I don't want to do it, but I need to go shopping. I know, poor me. I need to go shopping. But I really do. Something patriotic. That's going to be difficult. That's going to be difficult, Robin, because I don't know that I have anything. USA, America, patriotic, America. I don't like being stumped. Let me think. I have something. There's a patriotic bunny back there. Where? I don't see a patriotic bunny anywhere. I really don't. I have one thing, but it's not like, it's not done. I didn't do nothing with it. Maybe, let me just see what I can whip up, if anything. I don't. Oh, I'm gonna be such a failure. You're gonna be so disappointed in me. Hang on. I could do this. I'm getting there. And this. I need just like 1 minute to do something with this. Shoop, shoop, a doop, a doo. I'm going super fast. Cut, cut, snip, snip. Okay. Cut, cut, snip, snip. I'm coming. Don't leave me. Stay. I'm just tying a bow. Causing havoc. Okay. You're going to be disappointed, and I apologize in advance. But this is what I can come up with in this short time span. It's like a challenge every time. And I do it to myself. Alright. Hang on. Snip, snip. Okay. All right, this is going to start at $14. And I don't have any patriotic postcards. So, use your imagination. Use your imagination. Okay, so I have this amazing ephemera display. And I just quickly added a blue, red, and white ribbon to it. But the ribbon is not permanent, so you can use this for Christmas, Halloween, any time of the year, really. I have one of these that I just put my very favorite postcards in. So all you do is each star has double stars, and they separate, and you slide your ephemera in the star. So there's a place for 3, 6, 9, 10 pieces of ephemera. It is like a silver plate. I love the patina of it. Show you. Hey, Gavin! I love the patina. And I just quickly threw this little bow on there, but that will pop right off if you're not too into it. But I love these. You can kind of stretch them and play around with it a bit. They're just really great for displays if you are an ephemera person like me. I love ephemera. It is pretty tall too. About 12.5 inches. It does look like a firework. You could put it on a doll's head and it could be a cool crown too. But I'm gonna start the countdown. Hi, Rachel. You're on vacation. I miss you. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Gavin, we were talking just a minute about records. Did you hear that? Hot dog bid end. Robin Watson, thank you so much. Watson. We're not starting this food thing again, are we? Thank you so much. That would be cute with the giveaways. If you get the giveaway tonight. You know? No, Karen told me I'm at work. You might want to make a road trip down to Georgia. Maybe, possibly. There's some crazy records. Like, a bunch of them said, like, not for resale, promotional record only. Like, there were so many crazy ones that I'd never even seen before. All right. This next little lot, I'm going to start at $14. And thank you so much, Robin. This I'm just calling a little Victorian lot because I had these little items and I just kind of put them all together. So the first item, you're getting 4 items in this lot. The first one is this framed Victorian portrait. It is 5 3/4 by 4 3/4. And she is beautiful. And then, hi, how are you? And then here is the back of that one. Yeah, that's what it was, the radio promotion ones. There were so many like that. Then there is this little crocheted stiffened cross. This could possibly have been a bookmark. I'm not entirely sure. So you're getting that. And then look at this absolutely beautiful belt buckle. Now I don't know if it's celluloid or what exactly the material is that made up this belt buckle, but isn't that beautiful? I love the rhinestones. All of the rhinestones are prong set and there are none missing. And then it does open like that. And this is a pretty big buckle. It is 2 3/4. Why is everything 3/4 tonight? I don't understand. And then the final piece is this Victorian mother of pearl fruit knife. Now, you could consider it a pocket knife, but if I'm not mistaken, you would carry this around with you for like if you went on a picnic and you wanted to daintily cut up your fruit and eat it. I believe this is a Victorian fruit knife. It could just be a pocket knife and I could just be a silly Billy, but I do believe it's a fruit knife. It's in really good condition. The mother of pearl is perfect. Double-sided. And this some Victorian lady would just have it in her pocketbook and whip it out to eat her strawberries, you know, as one does, or her apple, because how dare you just bite into an apple, you savage, you know what I mean? You're crazy. So you get the fruit knife, the belt buckle, the cross, and the portrait. But I am going to start the countdown on this little lot at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Yeah, don't do that. I bought Handsome Husband a window breaker and seatbelt cutter keychain for his truck, and they confiscated that at the airport too. I mean, I get it, it was a window breaker, but like, how's he gonna break out of a car now if he has to? You know? Disappointing. Jennifer, thank you so much. Jennifer Graham for 20. And there you are with the pizza, redheaded kitty cat. Thank you so much as well. Joke's on you, I ate before the show this time. And Aunt Karen, if you're watching, I love you. I love you so much. All right, up next, I'm such a sucker for these. I've got an old Withering leather bag full of 50 vintage marbles in all different colors. I'm gonna start this at 50 marbles. What's 50 marbles worth? Let's start at $14. I forgot it was in my handbag and I was devastated. I'm so sorry, Grace. Was it a special one? Was it like your dad's or something? And then inside, it is just this old billfold, and there are 50 different colored marbles in there. So there is this jade one. There's this jade swirl one. There's this one. That one probably has cadmium in it. There's this like really deep recycled blue. Yellow and chocolate. Do any of you glow? Let's see. Oh yeah, this one glows. This one has cadmium in it, this bright, bright yellow one. So does this one, this yellow and chocolate one. That one glows. And I think those are the only ones that glow in the lot. But then there's this really pretty light blue and darker blue swirl. Look at this one's a really unique color. It's like a taupe. It's different. This one is like a creamsicle. That's like a periwinkle. There's 50. I hand counted 50 marbles in here. Then you do have like your standard cat eye. Oh, this bag is getting my fingers dirty. Look at this tiny little jadeite one. But you get 50 of them in here. And I am going to start the countdown because look, the leather. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I get why they took it, but it's not fair. I'm sorry. If you got that bag though, the leather does discolor your hands a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I should tell you. Give me 1 second. And those are going to Dusty Moose. Thank you so much. Dusty Moose. 416. Thank you, Dusty. I really do hope I can have a sale next week, but I really need to go shopping. Number 16. Oh, this is something, I don't think I've ever sold this on a live, ever. I'm just gonna start them at $8. I think that they are really cool. So these are from the company STL, maybe? I don't know. That's just what the case says. But I found at an estate sale. I've never sold a pair of these in my life. These Saint Laurel. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Saint Laurel. I haven't looked them up. ST as in Saint Laurel, Larel, and they are made in Italy. And they are these vintage sunglasses. Look how stinking cool these are. Now they're not, a lot of times when I find vintage sunglasses, they're like, they have prescriptions in them. These are not. These are just awesome vintage sunglasses. They don't look the best on me. They would probably look better on you. You probably have a better nose than me. But they're so clean, and I love the big frames, and they're like this abalone style, and they do say Italy. But they're in really good condition. They look pretty much brand new. And they're just fun. They're just fun. And there's no scratches. They're very, very clean. And I thought that they were just so cool. And look at the ombre lenses. Fun times. And you get the case. I think it is the right case. Yeah, it says it right there. Saint L. Saint L. Saint Laurel. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big end. I thought those were fun. Never sold a pair of sunglasses before. There's first time for everything. Donut bid end. Susan Lenars, you got them. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amy. Susan Lenars for 13. Thank you so much. All right. What is next here? What number are you? 6. Mom, are you here? Because I need your help. Tell me again what you call this. My brain, I'm sorry. We're going to start Mom's Minute. And these are going to be choice, starting at $12. And my mom hand did these, which is crazy. I don't know how she does it. And it's a special technique. She's going to tell me. She's going to tell me what it's called. But these are little, they can be potholders or little dresser scarves, or you could just use them in a display. Look at that needlework she did by hand. Sashimi? Sashimi? Isn't that sushi? I'm so confused. But look at how crazy this is that she did it by hand. Here's the back. Or which one would be considered? That would be considered the back. That would be considered the front. Well, chat won't let me spell it. I didn't think sashimi was right. Sashiko. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. But she did these stitches by hand, which is so crazy. So that is the first one. It is a beautiful cream color. And then the second option is this like taupe color. And this one is way more intricate. I don't know how you keep up with where you are, but she did it. And then here is the back. I kind of like both sides. Look at that. It's so crazy. And these would also look really nice framed, I think, if you frame these. So you got the gray one, and then you've got the cream one. You get to choose between the two. And we are going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bead end. Bead end. That's so crazy. Look at that. Look at it. Pushing up daisies. Thank you so much. Which one, pushing up daisies, would you like? You can say gray, or you can say creme. Creme or gray, or both. It's totally up to you. Cream or gray. Both, aren't they so, it's crazy to me. Pushing up daisies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hip hip hooray! You're going in for a giveaway. That rhymed. Number 20. Okay. These are so random. I'm going to start this lot off at $12. But I've had these for a while, and I kind of was hoarding them, but I just think they are so fun. I did put them in this bird picture. They didn't come in the bird picture. I just needed a little vessel for them. And so bird picture it was. You're going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And these are genuine stone, like hors d'oeuvre picks. They're so different. So there's all different stones. I know the purple's an amethyst, but that's about the only one I know by heart. But they are these metal picks, I'm assuming for hors d'oeuvres. And then if you look on the edge here, there's a little like lip on it that I imagine you use that to sit it. Like if you have a bowl full of hors d'oeuvres, you can sit it on the side so the part that you put in your mouth doesn't touch the food, but that they're reusable. That's such a nice little detail. So this one is like a white and brown swirl. And I'm sorry, I don't know all the names. This one would be citron if it's yellow. Possibly. But are they magnetic? They are not magnetic. They are not indeed. And then you've got this white one. Kind of looks like marble. Like you can see the veining through it. So there's that one. Diane, I emailed you today. Did you get that? I am so sorry I didn't see your email sooner. And then we have the purple. And I imagine you could use these for different things too. Like if you wanted to put these, like if you were making a charcuterie board and you wanted to stick this in your cheese and have a little piece of paper that said what the cheese was and put it in there, you could. Cheese cubes. This one's kind of like a tiger's eye-ish. Yes, these are what I use to eat my beef jerky. Then you have this red one. It's kind of reddish orange. And then you have these three. Oh, these three are so pretty. This one's like a jade color. And then, last but not least, you get this lovely little made in Japan bird creamer to hold your hors d'oeuvre picks. And you get 10 picks. Just different. Never seen them before, so I picked them up. I like things I've never seen before. But I'm going to start the countdown on the lot at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stone picks and a bird head bit end. You know? Hi, Christine. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. That was close, but it looks like they are going to the birthday girl. Thank you so much, Robin. 432. Chocolate bit end. A young lady on high quality. Nice. Very nice. 23. I told you I have a lot of small random things tonight. Maybe if we get done in a reasonable time, I'll find something really big and great. But I have all these smalls because you know I like getting smalls. I'm going to start this at $12. You know I love these. And this one is so cute. So this is a vintage celluloid made in Japan tape measure for sewing. And it's a little fruit basket. And it is in really good condition. It's not brittle like some celluloid ages and gets really super brittle. This one's in pretty good condition. Has all of its original paint. And what's so funny is it's marked Japan right here on the banana. That is a lovely use of space, I will say. A Japan banana. And it is in working condition, so this is where the measuring tape comes out. And then it does say made in Japan right there. And this one, I think this is my favorite one I've found. I love the little fruit basket. And it's the perfect size, too, for like a little doll. If you wanted to have a little doll hold this, I think it is the perfect size. It is so, so sweet. And in case you're curious on the actual size of it, it's 2 1/4 inches tall. And look, it's got the little basket weave pattern on it. Wait, is it Diane? Your birthday's tomorrow? Okay, hang on. But I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I wasn't even holding that in the frame. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Jamie Grafton, thank you so much. Jamie Grafton. All right, Diane, I have got one of my vintage children's birthday cake candles. Well, I guess I don't know if it was for a child. Oh, I have something else. I can't send you my birthday candles or my birthday candle holders because I have an unrealistic attachment to them. But it's not natural, the attachment I have to vintage birthday cake candles that have already been blown out once. But I will let you make a wish, and I will be sending you a vintage noisemaker for your birthday. Thank you for spending your birthday with us, even though it's tomorrow, still counts. So I'm gonna light this for you, and then whenever you say blow in the chat, I will blow it out for you, and I can't sing the song because copyright. So just imagine it. And then whenever you're ready, say blow, and I hope your birthday is amazing and you get what you wish for. Thank you so much for being a friend of mine, and happy, happy birthday. And I'll send you this, I promise, but I must keep this. I have to. Everybody sing it in your head. Diane, if you get down to my wood guy, I'm gonna be sad. You better say blow soon. You better say blow. It's getting low. Did you get abducted by aliens on your birthday? That's the worst. Hate when you get abducted by aliens on your birthday. She went to the bathroom. Well, that's perfect time to blow out a candles when you're in the bathroom. You know? It usually helps with this. Never mind. Diane, happy birthday! Diane? Are you coming pretty soon? It's just gonna be a wick. I'm running out of time. Diane! Diane! Okay, I'm gonna give you from the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday! Woo! Hi, Heather. How are you doing? Sorry, Diane. I'm sorry. I stole your wish. I know the stress. I know. I am stressed. I need a moment. I need a moment. Is Roberta here? Hello, Roberta. Thank you, Jamie Grafton. It's okay. It's your birthday. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. You didn't have to. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. This next item is not... No, you're fine. You're fine. It was very sporadic anyways. There was no lead up, okay? You didn't know it was coming. Don't feel bad. But this next item is actually not vintage, but it is coming from my personal collection. I really like jewelry, so I just have quite a bit, so I'm sharing with you if you're interested. Because it's not vintage though, I am just going to start it at $14, but it is very good. Like, it looks like the diamond slices. I forget what that's called. Not Marquise, because those are like the gray smoky ones. You'll see what I'm saying. But I'm going to start it at $14. And it is this Arrowhead necklace. And it's meant to look like this one brand of necklace where it's like little diamond slices. And it is a very good costume cover of that. And the way it opens like a carabiner. So you can also add additional charms to the carabiner. So if you don't like the Arrowhead, you can actually slide this off and put like vintage charms on here or any pendant really that you want to add. So I'm going to take it off. So the chain itself is like a gunmetal, and then the pendant part with the carabiner, pave, that's it. Thank you, Donna. So the chain is like a gunmetal, and then the Arrowhead and the carabiner part are like a rose gold. Here's the back. And then all you do is you clip this, this opens, and then you can take this off if that's not your cup of tea. And you can add any charms you want to this, or you can just wear it like this if you're into that. It's kind of fun. But this is a really super simple one to just trade your pendants in and out of. I'll show you a little bit closer of the detail. The little pave pieces. And then I'll put the Arrowhead back on so you can see what it looks like with it. It's actually really pretty. I am a fan of this style. Blow! The chain, it's more of kind of like a choker style. It's a 7.5 inch, so 15-inch chain with 7.5 inch drop. But I love that pave detailing. You can see right there. Yeah, I agree. Wish still counts. Aliens returned her to us. They're like, we don't want her. We don't want her. She doesn't blow out candles when told to. You can have her back. I know that's what happened on the alien ship. But I'm going to start the countdown on this necklace. I currently see Robin in at 14. Thank you so much, Robin. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big end. It is. You could stab somebody with it if you really wanted to, I reckon. Like a little, you know, dagger situation. Little dagger situation. You never know when you're going to need one of them. Peach bit end. Ooh, like a big, cold, juicy peach. That sounds good. Robin Watson. Thank you, Robin. Robin Watson. 4, 14. Thank you, thank you. Number 11. So it has been so long since I've done a fairy lamp, and this one is not one of the really elaborate ones, I'll go ahead and tell you, but I liked the color, so I picked it up. I'm gonna just start this at $8 because it has some like not scratches, but you'll see because it's matte. I'm gonna start it at $8, but I thought that this green color created such a presence. Does it not? I don't even remember when I got this, but when I say scratches, I want to show you if I can show you. So do you see how when the light hits it, there's kind of a glare here and there? It's because the matte has kind of come off in some parts and made it shiny. Do you see what I mean? So that's what I am talking about. So this is Indiana glass, and it is just the round fairy lamp. You would put your candle in the base or your twinkle lights, and then you would put the top on it. And then there was a hole on the top for the smoke to escape if you wanted to use a real candle. But I just thought that color was lovely. And it's got the diamond pattern on the bottom and around the top. Really no chips or cracks other than those scuffs around the front. And it's such like a satiny, it feels good. It feels good. But I fell in love with that color. And it's pretty big. It's a pretty big fairy lamp. And I think it would give off such a lovely glow. Paradol. The T's silent. You know what I mean? Hi, Dippy. How are you? So good to see you. But I am going to start the countdown, and let me show you the bottom too. Love the color. Such a good color. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. You're welcome, Robin. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a friend. Steak bid end. Margaret Latina. Thank you so much, Margaret. I appreciate you. Margaret Latina for 23. Thank you, Margaret. William, are you still here? I'm thinking about selling some Holt Howard Christmas and Amy's sale tomorrow. Do you think I should? I can't decide. Buyer's pick 2. Margaret Latina. What would you like? Please don't say patriotic. Please don't say patriotic. I just need like someone in the chat to say that I can drive to your house and hang out with you for a week and go on an antiques road trip. That's all I need. That's all I need. And then I'll be good. But until then, don't say patriotic, please. Please, Margaret. You're not prepared. I'm not prepared. Yes to Holt Howard Christmas, Grace 2010H says. William's been abducted by aliens as well. Yes. William has. He did not respond to Holt Howard Christmas. He's definitely been abducted by aliens. How about something Victorian? Amy has a lot of kitschy cats in her audience, so I say do it. It's so funny because if y'all saw Amy's lineup for tomorrow's sale, she went heavy antique because she's selling with me, and I went heavy kitsch because I'm selling with her, so we just like flipped, which is so funny. Okay, I'm trying to think before I get up because I don't like being away from y'all for too long. So I'm trying to think of what I have that's good. I want it to be good. That's good in Victorian. I don't know. Let's go to the Victorian shelf because doesn't everybody have a Victorian shelf in their office? That is 1920s. I don't want to do that. I guess, you know what? Let's do these. Let's go crazy. Shall we? Okay. Here's the thing. Let me write this down. Okay. I really try not to say this too very much because I don't know. I just don't. But these were on my eBay shelf because I have looked these up and they're somewhat special. And I only say that only because I'm going to start them a little higher. I'm not going to start them anywhere near what they go for online because that's not what I do here. I'm here for you. But I am still going to start them at $45. And you can put them in your Googler if you want. If you don't believe me, but they're really amazing. So I have a pair of these Victorian hand curtain tiebacks. And I just got goose pimples, which I always get when I have something really good in my hands that's old. They are super thin. They're like foil almost. And they would go to your wall, and they're in such lovely condition. And they would go on your wall like suches, and then you would take your curtains and pull them back behind. Now, the fact that these are, look, I keep getting them. The fact that they are so fragile, I mean, listen, you can hear how thin they are. And they're not all bent to heck and back is just amazing. And these are feminine hands, which makes them a little bit more desirable, and the ring makes them a little bit more desirable. They also have the flowers on them. And then there's that early solder, and they're pretty big too. And I imagine if you wanted to, I don't see why you couldn't put them on your wall like this and hang like a beautiful pocketbook from them, like a antique purse. You know what I mean? So if you weren't the biggest fan of the curtain tiebacks, you could just use them as hooks. Or, oh wait, stop, my brain. Put them like this, put a rod in between, and that would be the most amazing towel rack I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Or do the same thing and hang a Victorian crazy quilt from them. You know what I'm saying? But they are identical. But they are mirroring because they're meant to go like this. And they're so pretty. The measurements of them are 7 inches, and they come out by about 3 inches off the wall. Yes, 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 purses. Or bracelets or necklaces. I don't know, anything. But I am going to start the countdown. I currently see Antique Agenda's Oh Crap, Enamour Amy's, and then I see Catherine at 50. So we are going to start the countdown at 15, 14, look at those puffy sleeves with the bow, 13, 12, 11, 10, looks like I have little hands, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one bid end. It's like those tiny hands. You've seen those, the little plastic hands. I've been hoarding those for a minute. Just a minute. And thank you, Margaret, for the suggestion. I appreciate you. Those are great. They're great. And there is the bid end. So close, Catherine, but the bacon just beat you. You got beat by the bacon. It's going to go to Evie McPhee for $68. I'm so sorry, but congratulations, Evie. Evie McPhee for $68. Yeah, I know. She's taunting me, and she's doing it on purpose. She's doing it on purpose. Thank you. Catherine, I will look for you another pair. I promise. If I find them, I got you. I got you. Speaking of Patriotic, now, I don't have a key. It's really just for display, okay? Unless you just so happen to have the key that fits this. I'm just going to start this at, what will I start this at? It's pretty cute. I'm going to start it at $14 because I think it's super nice. So this is a Ohio Metal Art mailbox bank. And it says make deposits here. And it's got the little eagle on it. It is locked, so you can really save your money. And then it says collections. Save 50 cents daily. Did you know this? If you save 50 cents daily, that amounts to $182.50 annually. 25 cents daily, $91.25. 10 cents, $36.50. 5 cents, $18.25. A penny, I bet you can't guess. If you can guess, if you save a penny a day for a year, how many cents you'll have, you're super smart. It's $365. No, it's not. It's $3.65. But there's the front. And then here's the side. It says mailbox. And then it says airmail speeds letters for your health. And on the back it says this also may be used to hold secret papers. And you can hang it on your wall. And it can be just a fun little display. And then on the bottom it says the Ohio Art Company, Bryan, Ohio. Made in, but you can't guess, Ohio. Overall, pretty good condition. Would look super, super cute in a 4th of July display. And I just like vintage toys. But are there secrets in there already? I don't know. Let me hear. It's crazy. There's definitely some secrets in there, but I can't tell you because they're secrets. I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. And I'm giving you the secrets too. I'm just throwing those in. I'm not charging you extra. Secrets. Dusty! You get all the secrets. Thank you so much. And if you are just joining and you are thinking about purchasing, please do remember the invoices aren't going out until Thursday or Friday of this week because I'm joining my sweet friend, you name her Amy, over on her channel tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for vintage and antique swapping. Amy's selling antiques, I'm selling vintage, kitsch. We're swapping. It should be interesting. Alrighty then. Up next, we have Rusty Snail packets. And rumor has it that I may be getting some 4th of July ones soon. I hope so. But tonight we don't have those. I've never been good at sales. I remember I used to sell life insurance. I was terrible. I could never talk people into things. I was terrible. But these are going to start at $35 choice. And they are shades of yellow. shades of yellow for junk journaling, scrapbooking, and decoupaging. All vintage. Let's see. These are vintage, so not heavy on the Victorian on these. I'm sure there are still some antique pieces in here, but the majority of them are going to be vintage. So here's the front. Perfect for summer. You know what these would be cute in? Is if you have a flower frog, like, set up in your windowsill and you stuck all these flower pieces in there. That would be really pretty. And look at that daisy ribbon on the back, the moon. So fun. And then she also did some cutouts here. And then you have your little, oh, there's this little celluloid antique pin in there. And then in this bag here, you have all your little pins and charms. And then this one is pretty thick. So this is 140 plus pieces in this one. I love this piece right here. All right, they're so good, I know. They're good. I know, Elaine. I was like, it was too hard. I couldn't, it was like, when they said they didn't want it, I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And that apparently is not how you do sales. Nope, I was no good at it. And then here is the front of this one. Here are all those little cuts. This is also 140 plus pieces, and this also has a little, oh my gosh, look at this. It's like a piece of stained glass with part of a ruler in it, or measuring tape. That's really cool. And then you have your little yellow umbrella in the back. So fun. All right, Poppy. But we are going to start the countdown. This is packet 1, and I love the glitter on that card. Can you see it? This is packet 1, and this is packet 2. And we are going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, probably worth $1 million. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Hi, Susie. Thank you so much. So number 1 is the one with the glittery card, and number 2 is the one with that little piece of stained glass. So, Susie, you get first choice. Would you like number 1 or number 2? Or both? If you really like the color yellow. Amareo. Amareo uno, amareo dos. Which one would you like? Ephemera packet ASMR. Number 1, you got it. And then Lisa Myers, you get second pick if you were interested in number 2, but there's absolutely no pressure if you were solely after number 1. Susie. Thank you, Susie. And Lisa Myers. I didn't even show this gold ribbon. I always forget about the ribbon. Poor ribbon. I love yellow. Yes. Okay, perfect. You got it. She loves yellow. Lisa Myers loves yellow. 4:39. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate both of you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, wait. Is she here? Lynn Fogel, are you here? Number 5. This says, number 5 is a large brass shoe. Large brass shoe. Lynn Fogel. Oh no, I've started. Landfogel. This is Ariana speaking here at the Withering Cottage. If you could please send me an email to my email in the description box below with your address so that I can ship you that purse Janet Green got for you. Alright, I am going to start this at, what am I going to start this at? I'm going to start this at $24 because these are kind of hard to find for me. I think this may even be my first one. Possibly. It's exactly what I said it was. It's a giant brass shoe, specifically styled after a woman's Victorian boot. These are fun, and this is a big one. Now they have these in like more chunky, less defined detailing. This one is the more defined detailing one. I wasn't planning on sending the greenery with it. It's just kind of showing you that it's a vase. You can put stuff in it. I wouldn't put water in it, but it does have a large opening. You can put the tall matches in there if you wanted. You can make a really cool display. Also, I think that if at Christmas time you got a little Christmas tree, if you like Victorian Christmas, if you got a little Christmas tree, and put this in here and had like a lace doily tree skirt situation and put your antique ornaments on the tree, I think that would be really, really cool. Yes, a witchy shoe for sure. Sticking out of a cauldron. That would be pretty cool. Like, what's the bad witch's name? Her sister. I can't remember. But it is solid brass, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, it already has a match striker on the bottom. So that is what they used it for. They had the matches in here and then they struck it on the boot. But it is 10 by 10. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. And look at those laces. And I love how it's patinaed like to make it look like shadows to give it more depth. It's just a big ol' Victorian brass shoe. For your health. For your health. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beaded. And you could wear it if you have a really tiny foot. They'll fit in there. But if you get it stuck, it's not on me. Okay? Just so you know. I'm not held responsible. And I can't be held responsible. And that is going to Robin. Thank you so much, Robin. That was a fun one. I was kind of looking forward to putting a tree in there. If it didn't go, but I'm glad you got it. Number 13. Smoky brooch. That's what I put that under. Now, I know this is not a spring brooch. This is more of a fall time brooch, but Hobby Lobby's already selling fall stuff. I seen it. I went there for, why did I go there? Oh, I needed some greenery. And they already had fall stuff out. I was like, that's crazy. It's not even, like, it's just going to be June. But yeah, they had pumpkins out and everything. So fall's coming eventually. I'm going to start this at $18. And it's really pretty. So it is a Smoky prong set rhinestone brooch. I know, that's what I said. I was like, that's even earlier than normal. But beautiful, beautiful. I try not to go into Hobby Lobby too often. I only go in there if I really need something for crafting that I can't find at a thrift store. But that center stone, it looks like it's split into fours, but it's not. That's just the way the prong is on the back. So that center stone is actually just one giant rhinestone. And the 4 pieces are actually on the back side. So I'll try to show you what I'm talking about, and maybe you can see. So it's actually 1 stone, you can see from the glare, but the way the setting is, it looks like 4 separate pieces. And then you've got the clear rhinestones under, and then they go into the kind of pearl eyeball shaped ones. And then there is the bottom. I know, Hobby Lobby, calm down. Calm down. But absolutely beautiful. I love the colors. It is about 2 inches. Hobby loses a day every week, so you gotta get ahead of the curve. Absolutely. And then here's the back. You can definitely tell that, now this is not signed, but because of these rivets, you can definitely tell it's a really well put together brooch. It's really pretty. I started making something for Amy's sale today, and it took over winter vibes so strongly that I can't sell it. I have to hold it back for winter because I'm like, it's summer. I can't sell this. But they probably already have their 2028 calendars out. Probably. We are going to start the countdown. Tell me, if y'all go to Hobby Lobby this week, next Tuesday, I want to know, do they have fall stuff at your Hobby Lobby? Because they did at mine. I'm going to start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Dang it, Poppy, you got me. You got me. Enjoy. Yes, I'm wearing flannel pajamas almost in June in Georgia. But here's the thing. I am a very modest person. I don't even know that I own, well, I own short sleeve shirts, but I only wear them with long sleeve shirts either under or over them. If you've met me in person, you can vouch that you've never seen me in shorts or short sleeve shirt, really, unless it's like super duper hot outside and I'm like dying. Tammy Bennett, you got it. Thank you so much. I'm never in short sleeve shirts or shorts. I'm very modest. Yeah, but that's because we were out all day in the hot sun antiquing with no AC. But didn't I have a crochet thing over it? No? Okay. Anyways, thanks so much. I saw you in a lady gown. That is true. That is true. For the most part. Okay. I hope someone falls in love with this because it's not in perfect condition, but I think it is so darling. Okay. So I'm going to start this at $14 because it still is collectible even in its current condition. This is a little tiny French Limoges trinket box and a pair of little glasses. Now I want to show you the Limoges box first because it is cracked. It is cracked straight down the center. But this is your chance to get a Limoges box if you've ever wanted one at a super discounted price because of that. So you can see that crack right there, straight down the center. But absolutely beautiful little hand painting. Here's the inside. And then on the bottom, it says hand painted Richard Limoges France. So I can show you. It is a Limoges box. And then on the front, this is my favorite part. This is why I had to offer it even with the crack. The closure of this is a little man. I don't know. I'll try to show you. It is a little man. Do you see? Look how cute that is. You see his little shoes. I loved it. And it was just like the perfect size to be like a little glasses case for these little glasses. Now I know the glasses are too big for it, but I thought that was cute. The unproportionateness of it all. But that little man on the clasp just did something to me. And the little glasses, come on now, they're cute. I love the little man. He has little pantaloons. I know, and he's wearing like a skirt and a jester hat. He's fantastic. I'll try to show you him one more time. He's so cute. But I'm gonna start the countdown. It's just this little damaged Limoges box and a tiny pair of glasses. I had to put them together. I thought they were cute. And they are glass. And they do unfold. But they won't fit you, I don't think. Unless you have a very, very tiny face. I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. It ends. Responsible. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram and you have an Instagram, you could follow me on Instagram. I say that because I just posted, Margaret, thank you so much, a picture of Tiny Human, which I never ever do because I'm a very protective mama bear. But I did it because I wanted to thank you guys so much for supporting me. Because without you, I couldn't do her dance, and she loves dance so much, and she's a brilliant, beautiful dancer. So without you guys, I couldn't do that for her. So I wanted to say thank you and show you what your support has done for me and my family. So if you go over to Instagram, you can see Tiny Human at her dance recital, and it will probably be the only picture I'll share of her for a very, very long time. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much for making that little girl's dreams come true, helping me do that. So thank you so much to all of you that have purchased from me and supported me this year. So thank you guys so much. You're going in for the giveaway, Margaret. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, this next piece here, I stinking love this piece so much, and I've hoarded it for such a long time because I've wanted it for something. What? I don't know. I don't know what I wanted it for, but something. But I gave up, and I'm gonna pass it to you. Whatever you want to do with it, it's yours now if you want it. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna start it. I do really like this. Are you putting the little periods in there, Lynn? It's The.Withering.Cottage@gmail.com. You have to put the periods. I'm sorry. I didn't think about that when I made it, how annoying that'd be. But try that. I'm going to start this at $45 because I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. And I think it can be something really incredible. So it is, I don't know what. Some sort of trophy situation. I don't know what a trophy of. And I don't know if they originally came together or if someone put them together. Either way, I'm a big fan of this. It is a magnificent cup goblet, if you will. They are attached. I will take this out. I'm including this because I like the way it looks, but this is an old metal something. And it's cold painted with rose gold and gold paint. And you see that medallion on the front? It has not been inscribed. This is metal, this part right here. It's incredible. I don't know what it is, but I love it. And then on the bottom, it's like this cracked ice. And then this beautiful filigree silver detailing with these rivets. And then the bottom is wood. And then here is the inside. This would be too, oh my gosh, if you got a light shade. I wonder if that light shade will fit. Hang on. It might not, but we can try it. Okay, maybe not this, because this is just too much. This lampshade, this light shade is just too much. But imagine if you went to your thrift store and you found a globe of some kind, like this. And then inside you put fairy lights or a battery operated tea light. And then you glowed up the globe. That would be an amazing light situation. This one's too much though. We need a simpler one. I don't have a simpler one, but absolutely beautiful. I love it. And look at those. They're just leaves and flowers. They kind of remind me of cherry blossoms. I know, you need, like, I also have this one. Would that one work? Would that one work? Like a crystal ball? I'll send this with it because I feel like that has great potential. Now, if you want this and you don't want this, because it will make your shipping substantially more, because I really have to package this well so it doesn't break. These are hard to ship. So if you want this, let me know. But imagine that lit up. That would be so cool. And I bet you could probably shove this in there too, if you wanted to. I'm not gonna force it. But it is coming with that green thing, the green little moss ball. It is 7 inches. 7 inches. But we are going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. That would be epic Halloween decor. If you put fairy lights in there, I can see your future. It's a grass ball. That's your future. I just like chatting with y'all and coming up with ideas. It brings me fun. It brings me joy. Dusty, you got it for 52. Thank you so much. Would you like me to send you the globe? The globe and the grass ball? Would you like both of them? Let me know. I'm gonna put this down here so Nikki doesn't kill it. That's a good idea. You got it. Thank you so much, Dusty. $4.52. Glass globe included. Thank you. That was fun. I missed. Got it. Got it. What's next? Chaos. That's what's next. Number 1, puzzle. I almost brought this to Amy's sale, but then I didn't. That's it. I almost did, but I didn't. I'm gonna start it at $14. I think this is an epic puzzle. I love this so much. It's got wear, but I don't care because I love the subject matter. Are you aware? Look at this puzzle. Oh, is that so cute? It says cat, dog, 2 + 2 = 4, Dick and Jane. But you already know. You already know why I was in love with it. What's the good idea, Lane? Oh, that would be so cute. You already know why I loved it. Right here. Patriotic bunny. Patriotic bunny. And then you have babies. Love them. Look at this little kangaroo. Scotty dog. More children. More children. And a little girl teaching the class. I got this from that really good estate sale recently. where they had all the really good primitives. Yeah, this was there on a shelf in the bedroom that was all like children's decor. It was so cute. And you can see I'm holding it straight up and none of the puzzle pieces are falling out. So I don't see why you couldn't hang this if you put a hanger on the back. I feel like it would be fine if you wanted to frame it or hang it as it is. But I love that bunny. I think this is so cute. And the fact that it has all its puzzle pieces. What year is this from? It says, oh, it's a litho. It says Litho USA. I'm assuming what, 40s? 40s is when this puzzle's from. So cute. Never seen it. Loved it. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It ended. So cute. But you know, I could never do kitsch like Amy. Amy is, she's good. She's good at kitsch. She's real good at kitsch. Robin Watson, thank you. Robin Watson for 17. And Robin, I did get your email and I've been wanting to take time to respond and I'm so sorry I haven't. I honestly, I don't know what to say. Makes me, I don't know. But I am thinking about you, just so you know. All right, this next piece is incredible. Oh, I love this. I'm going to start this at, honestly, I think $32 is a very fair price for this because I think it's magnificent. So I have this gorgeous, I'm not sure if it's Victorian. It's anywhere from the late 1800s to the early 1920s. And it is in magnificent condition, especially considering it's literally string and glass beads. That's crazy. Look at the detail on this. Do you see that sparkle? They're cut like marqueses. It is double-sided. So you can see now, sometimes I put like assemblages together with antique purses, but this one didn't need a thing. It was perfect by itself. This is the kind that I would hang on my wall inside of a frame and let it be its own little piece of art. And then if you look, you can see the beads on the top as well, in between every little stitch. And then it still has its original chain, which is crazy. And then the little closure is a larger marquise. And then all you do, and it still works, is you push it down and it opens. Oh, it's so pretty. And then there is the inside. Look at how incredible that is. To still be so complete and in such good condition. And it still closes. That's incredible. And there's those beautiful, are they leaves? I think they're leaves and flowers. Leaves and flowers. It's stunning. And I do just really quickly want to clarify something, because I've had somebody say something before. I'm not trying to sell you this. I mean, I am. I'm trying to sell you this, obviously. But I'm not trying to talk it up, okay? There's a difference, okay? When I talk about antiques and I'm like, it's fantastic, it's amazing, look at it. That's because I believe it. Now, when I'm selling something that like I've put together, you won't hear those words come out of my mouth. I'll just say, I put this together. What do you think? I honestly am just super jazzed about antiques and vintage. I can't help it. I would talk about them like that to anybody. Because I had somebody say something in one of my comments before this, like, you always try to say your stuff is so good. And I'm like, no, but I just love antiques and vintage. I can't help it, okay? So I'm not trying to, like, sell you it. I just really like it. That's my point. And now I'm going to start to count it down. At 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I just love this stuff. That's why I do this full time, is because I love it. If I didn't love it, I couldn't work as hard as I do at it, because I would go bananas. I do it all day, every day. All day, every day. Every day! Every day! So trust me, if I didn't love it. Mary Ann! You got it. Thank you so much. If I didn't believe in the stuff, I wouldn't do that. 32. Thank you so much, Mary Ann. I appreciate you. I'm not telling you, redheaded kitty cats. It really didn't bother me, because I know on the inside why I get so hyped about stuff. And do you know another reason why I started my channel? Was so that I could get hyped about my antiques and vintage, because my husband was super good at pretending to listen, but I knew deep down he didn't really care. So this gives me an excuse to talk to people who get it. You know what I mean? All right, this next item is so cute. It is a 2-part. I'm going to start it at $18 because you get 2 pieces in this lot. Look at this grumpy baby. He is so grumpy. I love him. He is so stinking cute. So you are getting a vintage baby doll and a vintage child's silverware set. And I think these two went perfectly together. I did not get them together, but they live together now. I'm going to quick untie this tool and show you. So the first item you're getting, I love him. It's so funny what just eyebrows can do. You know what I mean? Just eyebrows can take you to here. So funny. His eyebrows like in the middle of his forehead. Whoever painted this was like, yep, that's where it's going. He has his original little sleeper sack. So it's blue on one side and pink on the other. And he is just this little, probably Japan composite baby. And he is so grumpy, but he's in really good condition, minus his mid-forehead eyebrow. And then I actually just picked this up today, and I fell in love with it. It is so cute. So the first thing that caught my eye was definitely the box. I'm a sucker for a cool old box. So I don't mind the wear, you know, I prefer it that way. But there's the box. And then inside, now it's not sterling. That would be cool if it was, but you have a child's little serving set. You have a fork, a spoon, and a butter knife. And then look at the background of this. It matches the box on the outside. I think that is so cute. And the spoon has wear, like it was actually used as a baby spoon. See, there's one, you're either one of two people. You like the wear or you don't like the wear. Some people prefer it. Some people like their stuff pristine. I know, the eyebrow guy had one job. You had one job, my guy. But I like it. I like what he did there. And then I just tied them up together because they were cute. He's like, don't steal my silverware. Don't take my silverware. That eyebrow painter had a rough day. Yeah, I agree. And now, so just because the eyebrow painter had one rough day, this baby has to have a rough every day for his whole life. Ain't that tragic? You know what I mean? But we are going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. And friends, just another reminder, I know I'm being super repetitive and obnoxious, but do not worry if you do not get an invoice from me until Friday, because I'm having a sale with Enamour Amy tomorrow, and I'm combining invoices and shipping. So tomorrow on Enamour Amy's channel at 7, be there, I guess. Taco, bid end. Jamie Grafton, you get the angry baby. Congratulations. Jamie Grafton. Cranky baby. How sad. This is the last item of the night. Redheaded Kitty Cat, think of a you pick. Let's do a you pick tonight. You did great last week. So let's do that again. One more bonus item before we end the evening. All right. This is another item I've been hoarding for a minute. So this is, I found out, part of a series. It's part of a set. So it was called The Seasons. The Seasons. It would have been spring, summer, fall, and winter. And this is by Fidus. Fidus was the artist. And this one happens to be the fall print. It's from the 1920s. I don't think it particularly screams fall, but you can be the judge. I am going to start it at $25. And the back, it is missing its easel, but you could put it on a, if I had one, I'd include it, an easel. You put it on an easel, okay? But it's beautiful. So it is in the style of shadow art, and it is these sprites kind of running through the forest, holding what appears to be grape leaves. Again, the artist is Fidus, I believe, Fidus, 1920s, and it was a set of 4. Now, if I had all 4, that would be crazy if I had all 4, but I just have the fall. I do believe this one is an original from the 1920s, based off of the estate sale I got it, the general wear and tear of it, and my research. The frame as well appears to be original. And then here's the back. See, it's missing this little easel. And then also in this corner it says Talimit, right there, which is another indication that it's an original. And then right here is the Fidus mark in this corner right there. So the print itself is, ooh, it's close to 9 inches. It's like very close. Let me show you. Almost 9 inches. And then it is by 4.5 inches. But, and it is behind glass. It's just lovely. I think it's actually reverse painted on the glass. Possibly. I honestly can't tell. But I love it. And the faces are so detailed. Let me show you real quick a close-up of those faces so you can see. It's really well done. But I am going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid in. It is really pretty. Very pretty. I was hoping we were going to see Willie up close. There's a couple ways I could take that. I'm going to leave it up for interpretation. Lisa Jens, thank you so much. You got it. Lisa Jens for 39. Thank you, Lisa Jens. I appreciate you. That was fast. My box is... Don't you just hate it when your box is empty? I know I do. But Redhead Kitty Cat is going to give us one more suggestion for a friend pick. And then I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm excited. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Lisa. Thank you so much. You're showing up, Suzette. I see you. Did you bid? Your 40 came for me after the bid end. I'm not sure how it came across to others, but for me, I see bid end, then I see 340, and then I see 40, and then I see whoops. Whoops, there it is. Father's Day is soon. Give us a mantique. Y'all are trying to kill me tonight. A mantique. I honestly, you know, that's my bad. I really should have more mantiques. I should be more inclusive. Duly noted. In the brain bank. I'm going to be more inclusive. Okay. Let me see what I can't whip up in the Withering Cottage kitchen. That is a mantique. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is going to be a doozy. Okay, wait. I got something, baby. It might be cheating. It's probably cheating, but I don't care. I make the rules. I feel like this may be cheating, but it's what I have at the moment. Is cheating? Is this cheating? This is also, hang on. How am I gonna do this? This is withering. Okay, this is not in perfect condition. But I used to find these all the time, and now I don't find them that often, okay? I'm gonna start this at $20, okay? And it's, I guess it could be considered a mantique. I have a Victorian celluloid photo button. Now this one does not have its easel, but it is by Columbia Portraits. And check out that stash. This would be if I had in here, which I don't. I just sold it in my antique booth, a shaving cup with a razor in it. Buy this in your bathroom. That would look so great. But now you do see the wear right across his face. I'm weird and I liked that because it kind of like was like tragic in a way. I don't know how to explain it. But I love the mustache, and then I loved the edges too. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Now I will say, I like this. I like keeping it the way it is, but if you really didn't like him, which is cheating because this was supposed to be a mantique, this photo button does pop out. I know, naughty. And you can still hang him on the wall, so you can still use him if you wanted to, but imagine like this around this. Like if you put those together, maybe a little bit of a smaller one, but you see what I'm saying? Like, or you take this, and if you have something, another beautiful small antique that you want to frame with this frame, that's a Victorian frame. That is beautiful. You see the flowers? And then here's the back. And I think most photo buttons are standard sizes. So if you wanted to switch out, you could as well. But I'm going to pop him back in. And there he is, handsome man with his mustache and all, 7 inches. That's my take on a mantique. It's cheating because a mantique is an antique for a man, not a picture of a man. But I did what I could. But we are going to start the countdown. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Jamie. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. It cracked like right down his face. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Like it cracked right down the center of his eye. I think that's so cool. Because I'm weird. There is the bid end. Robin Watson. Thank you so much, Robin. For 32. Thank you. Let me get a number. We're going to do that one as 24 because I want to make sure, since you did purchase that, that you get entered into the giveaway. So I'm going to put a 24 next to it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Of course he heard that. We see you, Rachel's husband. Get your mind out of the gutter. Let's do the giveaways. Okay, the first giveaway is going to be, well, I'm not going to tell which one's which. You're going to get one of these two. So this is one giveaway. It says, get our sparkle on. Get your sparkle on. It's this little cup with a strap. And you get a gnome. And you get an American flag fan. So that is one giveaway. And the other one is pretty much the same with a couple differences. Different fan, different color gnome, and different saying on your bottle. It says, oh my stars. You get this gnomey guy, and you get this fan. So that's the second giveaway. So the first person who gets a giveaway this evening is 10, which is Lisa Jens for the Fidus Fall Art. You get one. Thank you so much, Lisa. And then second one is number 7, which goes to either Susie Burris or Lisa Myers. So I'm going to take one number out, and we're going to do that one again because it's between two. So Susie, you're going to be number 5, and Lisa, you're going to be number 7. So I'm putting you in this box. There's nothing else in there. Number 7, Lisa Myers, you get the giveaway. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. Happy almost birthday, Robin. You can beat William up later. We will allow you. And on the chance of sounding repetitive, Amy just put the link in for tomorrow night's sale with me and her. If you're not doing anything, I know, you just saw me tonight. 2 nights in a row is a lot. But if you're just bored, you can come hang out with us. Amy always has great stuff. I have stuff. Probably won't be as good as Amy's. But if you're not doing anything tomorrow night, we would love for you guys to hang out. 7 o'clock on her channel. And I'm hoping I'll be back next week. I really need to go shopping. But I hope I can make it work. I love spending time with you guys. So thank you all. Thank you, Redheaded Kitty Cat, too. And thank you, Amy, for helping mod as well. I appreciate the heck out of both of you. And thank you all for once again joining me at The Withering Cottage. Bye!